Okay. Mindful of the fact that we're continuing to mourn the loss of at least 25 miners, I want to offer a question about the mining industry. How do you feel the County Commission can support the coal industry and coal jobs in Lincoln County?
Well, I think we need to support it positively. Coal is crucial to our economy in this state. Crucial. Now, like you said, in light of the explosion Monday, I think it is absolutely crucial that we work with the legislature, the governor's office, whoever, to make sure that safety is our #1 priority in these mines. And I want to say my heart and prayers go out to those people in Raleigh County. It's not just the families, it's the families, but it's the community as a whole. When something like this happens, it's just devastating. But it's hard when you're campaigning because people want stuff, They want you to promise that you're going to fix their road or you're going to get them a job. And I will not promise anything that I cannot do. When you're on a commission of 3 people, it's hard to make promises to people. But I can promise the citizens of Lincoln County one thing. If I am elected to Lincoln County Commission, I will not stand up and say that I support West Virginia coal and be seen on a mountaintop with controversial figures or riding in a helicopter with controversial figures that are against surface mining. I will not do that. I think it sends a bad message to the coal industry when you have a person on the commission who is out preaching that he supports coal and are doing these things.
Okay, we've just 4 questions left. Next one. Many leaders say that by promoting divergent points of views, citizens receive the best government has to offer. Do you believe all 3 county commissioners should be given ample opportunity to share their views and ideas with the public?
Absolutely. Every person on that commission was elected by the citizens of Lincoln County. They should all have equal opportunity to voice their opinions. That's democracy. That's what it's supposed to be. Now, do I feel like that's been happening in the past? I do not. I feel like our commission has kind of been lopsided.
Okay.
And maybe this will all go back to the second question or third question you asked about rotating the president. Maybe if that occurs, that will help. There's going to be instances when, all 3 commissioners agree on an issue. Then there may be instances where none of them agree. That's the way it's supposed to work. But, do I think it's been working that way? No. I think it's been two-sided for a long time, and that's not right. Everybody should have equal say-so on that commission.
Okay.
Or at least equal input, have the right to say what they feel and not be set aside.
Okay.
And informed of what's going on.
Okay. Our next question, do you pledge an honest effort to work equally well with all the elected officials for the good of Lincoln County?
Yes, I do. I think you can look back at my track record and I have not had any great controversy with anyone.
Okay.
So, yes.
Okay. 2 more questions. The next one deals with sanitary sewage service. Sanitary sewage service has been a subject of some debate in the Alum Creek area. How important do you feel it is to the long-term future of the area to install public sewage service at Alum Creek and other parts of Lincoln County?
I think it is crucial. I think we need to develop a long-range, comprehensive water and sewer plan, especially over there in Alum Creek. Because Alum Creek is sitting right on that quarter G, close to Charleston. I foresee residential areas moving that way. Commercial, even industrial is a possibility with the railroad there. But we have to have that infrastructure. That's what I was talking about earlier. We have to have it to get those jobs and the movement. That all goes back to what I said about Putnam County too. And we can do it. If we get the right people working together, writing grants, getting money to do it, we can do it. And I think Alum Creek is a prime location.
Okay. our final question.
Okay.
Please do it. Being a county commissioner is more than just attending about 24 meetings per year. How much time per week would you spend working on commission matters if you're elected?
As much as I need to. I think it all depends on the issues that's going on. I'm sure some weeks there's not a whole lot going on up there, and then other weeks it may require going up there every day.
Okay.
You know, and we do have our own business, and I have flexibility with it.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Well, that concludes our interview. Phoebe Harless, thank you very much.
Thank you for having
Pleasure.
me.
No problem. That concludes our first interview. We will be interviewing other candidates throughout the coming 4 weeks. Thank you.